Okay, so it's been a bit since I've done a brushing and talking live stream. So I don't know. Those people who love long hair, who appreciate long hair, I think they're gonna like you or your long hair or whatever you post, no matter what. And you know, look, I think it's great that there's all sorts of long hair content in the world, and I have nothing against channels that like promote long hair. But here's the thing. Here is the thing. This is just my observations about long hair and long hair content. Look, if somebody wants to sell a video about like long hair, like sharing long hair and whatever, that's fine. Everybody needs to make a living. I have no problem with that. But sometimes what I wonder is, when you know it's just kind of like a group of people that have these women make these long hair videos and then sell it to the public, okay? Which is fine, you know, people want to spend their money on that. It's a free market economy, but here's the thing that I wonder. People say they just love long hair and the way it looks, blah, 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 but there are certain people, they have this idea about how a woman should be acting or the things she should be doing with her long hair. And you know, this is why I've always been 100% comfortable with my channel and the way I do my content, is because hey, there's nothing wrong with showing off long hair. There's a lot of big YouTubers on here. They wear scantily clad bikinis and show a lot of skin, which, you know, if that's what they want to do, I don't care. But I just show long hair. I just show that my hair is like approaching knee length, which you can't really see, but you know, my hair is long, getting longer. But there's just certain types of videos I just will never make, personally. My opinion. I'm not going to do a hair washing video, because why? You know, if somebody feels good doing that and they're okay doing it, I'm not doing it. I don't feel comfortable. I don't see the point. I just like to do brushing, talking kind of video, like sharing thoughts, you know, about long hair. But also, too, I think if you kind of listen to me, I kind of just like to share some of my thoughts, you know, too. That's another thing, too. It's just like, is this all... At the end of the day, I like to see individual people and what they do. I don't get the like, oh my gosh, you do this way, that way. So, I'm sure most people get it by now, but I guess I just had to throw out there because there's lots of different long hair type channels out there, but this channel is run by me. All ideas on here are just things that pop into my head. Some of them are more edited, some of them are live streams like this, but everything I do has to do with like thoughts that come to me. It's not like someone's paying me to do that, okay? Look, I share some of my content on here, like tassel shirts I make and things like that, but personally, I would never feel comfortable charging somebody to buy a video I make. Like, why? Why would I do that? I just don't. I mean, I think if I got like some sort of sponsorship to share like a hair product, that I wouldn't mind doing, but just, I'm not gonna sell videos with long hair content. Like, I share about long hair, but I'm not gonna do that, you know? I just like, it's fine if people wanna do that, that's all good, but is it real? Like, to me, like, I guess it's an art form, perhaps, I don't know. It feels a little staged though sometimes. Like, I just, at the end of the day, like when it comes to me, I want to do hair videos my way, and just with little thoughts that come into my head. It's all, like, this channel is representative of a real woman. And I just think, wouldn't you rather see, like, what a woman is thinking about her hair as opposed to, like, something that, okay, let's be real, okay? We don't want to hate on anybody, but a lot of long hair channel content is kind of like staged as something that maybe a guy thinks a woman does with her hair. Is that really what she does with her hair? And there's nothing wrong with that, you know? I don't want to judge anyone. People really seem to like it. It seems to be wildly popular. I don't hate those channels. I guess what it is I just don't get it. So, I don't know. I just don't get it. So that's fine, you know? Plus, those channels would never approach me because they like really skinny women. Like, you have to be super real thin to be in those kind of videos, and I'm like, they don't really represent the curvy girls, if you know what I'm saying. So, you can have long hair and be curvy, you know? I'm just saying, those videos do not represent women with curves, like, and, you know, there are skinnier people in the world, but it's a certain physique. There's, I don't know. It's just kind of my thoughts on all that, and yeah. I just want to share my way of, like, sharing about long hair, and, like, thoughts on things I eat. I eat a vegan diet, and I have long hair. I put henna on my hair, and I have long hair. A lot of different things where you hear people say that you have to eat meat, animal products, and long hair. Not true. The henna will make your hair fall out. Not true. Okay? Or why do women in India have such long hair? When they apply henna, and many of them might be not vegan, but they're vegetarian, you know? You have to think outside this box. And, like, I've just been seeing so much lately, like, some long hair salons say, henna is so dangerous for your hair, it's going to ruin your hair. No, it's not. It doesn't ruin your hair. Like, if you're using, like, a PPD henna, yes, that's toxic, that's a chemical, but natural henna enhances your hair. I mean, people used to, there's just so much things, like, in the hair, like, about long hair that I personally am so sick of hearing, because you shouldn't be applying henna to your hair if you plan on coloring your hair. Okay? Yeah, see? And there's a lot of other things too. A lot of other things that I'm going to talk about right now. You're not supposed to wash your hair in warm water or hot water. Debunked. I have to debunk you. I love warm water, and I don't wash my hair every day. I wash it like once a week or every 10 days or so. It gets wet when I take a shower, but I use warm water. It's not always chilly. I have to debunk that, because it's just like, and here's the thing, since I don't use hot styling tools on my hair, I'm not going to freeze in the shower just to, I don't know, what's the word? There's a word for it. I'm not going to freeze in the shower just because there's this theory that bathing in cold water or washing your hair in cold water is better. Yeah, because that's not the case for me. Maybe for some people, I think you have to, and this is at the end of the day where you have to say, well, what works for me? What is working for me? I have dark brown black hair, but yes, I do put henna in it because it gives it some red highlights in the sun. So I'm not going to stop doing henna treatment. I'm actually more intrigued in, like, researching more Middle Eastern Indian methods, like ancient methods for hair care with herbs and things, because it worked for centuries, and these ways were exported to Europe for a while, but now, you know, everybody's into commercial hair dye, they think it's bad. There's just so much opinions about long hair. I'm so glad, though, that I explored more holistic methods for long hair before I jumped on these bandwagons, you know. I mean, if you think henna is damaging, and it has been for your hair, and you're not having a good result with it, then don't put henna on your hair. I don't know. I'm part Syrian, so I'm like mixed European and West Asian, so maybe for my hair type, henna works good, but I know a lot of people from all ethnicities that use henna. I don't think henna is detrimental in general to hair. But I use a pure organic henna, so I can't say if you've had these really bad results with henna, then yeah, don't use it. But for me, it's been good, and I don't use it every week or anything, but I use it every few months, right? I don't think henna's bad. I don't think you have to always wash your hair in cold water. If you sometimes occasionally use a heat styling tool, what's the difference between maybe not using heat styling tools sometimes and washing hair in warm water? You know, I mean, what's the difference really? Like, I'll see people say you cannot wash your hair in warm weather, but then in the next spread they'll say, but here's the heat styling tool that I use once in a while, but don't use it too much. So what's the difference between those two things? It's heat. I mean, really, yeah, I guess it could be. Honestly, I don't like cold anything. I don't like cold weather, and I don't like cold water. So I'm not going to wash my hair in cold water. I'm just not going to do it. And what I've been doing has been working for me for like ever, and I don't straighten my hair, and I have no plans on straightening my hair. Like, I've had people say, you should straighten your hair. No, I'm not going to. I like to enhance the waviness of my hair because I love curly, naturally wavy hair. That is my preference. I don't want to make my hair stick straight. Why? Not interested. Not for me. I like the natural bend and waviness to hair. And as a woman, at the end of the day, what I love to do with my long hair is what's going to happen in my videos. Like, that's what's going to happen in my videos is that I think if you're really into long hair, you want to know what a woman wants to do with her long hair, not like what you think a woman wants to do with her hair. Because here's the thing, you as a man probably wouldn't like hearing what you think a woman thinks you should do, right? Would you like that? No? Then start, like, just maybe want more, like, what does she want? What does she like? What do long hair people really do, like, instead of these staged ideas? I don't know. I love to share my thoughts on long hair, not just, like, do what everybody else is doing. I definitely don't know what everybody else is doing. Nope. Just don't, do I? I just never got on that train. So yeah, I probably would never be invited to do a hair video with, like, these certain types of hair channels, which is fine. I'm not stick thin, I'm curvy. They don't really promote the curvy girls, you know? And that's fine, because I like being curvy. Even when I was skinnier, I was always a curvy type. Like, I had some guy actually come to my website. He told me how much better it'd be if I lost weight. And I just laughed, because I'm like, you know what, buddy? In that particular video, I weighed less than I do now. I would not starve myself to look a certain way for him. No, because then you couldn't eat good vegan food that would be beneficial to growing long hair. He doesn't even know what he's talking about, and he's not for me, you know. I'm for me. I like being on the curvier side, and if I lose weight, it's for me, not because I'm doing it to please someone, you know. And the men that I like, they like me. They don't like me to look a different way, you know. This is all like, I like to respect both men and women, but I also like to have an opinion and be myself. And at the end of the day, that's the best way to be. You want somebody who feels confident in themselves, who's happy with themselves. Like, if there's a certain thing that you want, don't assume that somebody else wants that. Don't. It's detrimental to you, and you will not ever know that person's potential if you're always, like, trying to project what you want on someone else. Like you can like something, you can like somebody's long hair, you can think they're pretty, blah blah blah, but at the end of the day, people are going to do what makes them happy, what's healthy for them. They're not going to do something that is unhealthy for them just because you think that's better, you know? Or if somebody likes using a natural product on their hair to, like, color a natural way with henna, they're not going to stop doing that just because there's all this anti-henna. Like, I wonder, And I feel like the anti-henna thing is just misinformation, miseducation. They haven't done their research. They've never found the pure henna. They don't know how awesome pure henna can be. Like pure henna, and I'm not talking about the PPD mixed stuff. I'm talking about just pure USDA organic, well-sifted henna, which I put like coconut milk in or oil, and it's very oily, and I keep it on my hair for a few hours. That stuff is amazing hair mask, natural, like it's great, you know, and it's good stuff. And if you want to add some color to your hair and you don't want to go gray, there are women, they don't ever go gray because they're doing something natural that way to color their hair. They're not putting a chemical dye on their hair, you know, because it's okay if you don't want to go gray. Maybe you don't. Like I personally, I don't really have gray hair, but I just love the red that then henna imparts on my hair. When you do go gray, you have to mix more indigo in to keep it darker because it will, your hair will look very red if you're using henna. But I just love the way henna looks, and I love like the Indian ideas on hair care. It's my favorite, and like the Middle Eastern ideas on hair care, like the natural, holistic things that people have done with their hair for centuries, and that I guess just works best for my hair type. I do have, I don't know if it's just because it just works for me. Maybe it doesn't work for everybody. I can't say that, you know. I don't know what works for you. I know what works for me, and I'm just sharing my unique hair journey as a woman who likes to be real and authentic, and that's about it. Thanks for watching.